What's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited because I'm going to be comparing two of my favorite pink professional hair dryers, the Gama iQ2 Perfetto and the Dyson ColourPop Supersonic. Supersonic. So whether you're a professional stylist or a hair enthusiast and you've been considering one of these two dryers, I'm going to be going over everything like the details, the performance, the power, the features. So stick around because at the very end, I'm going to share which one is my personal favorite. So let's kick things off with first impressions. Now, because I just received the Dyson Supersonic ColourPop in pink, I'm going to go ahead and unbox that with you so we can get the true first impressions. So this is how it comes in the box. I'm super excited because it gives you a little preview of the colors that are inside. And it comes in another box. Okay, so first impression so far, the packaging is super beautiful. I love this box. It's definitely reusable, which I'm super excited about. And oh my gosh, it looks so much more beautiful than what I thought it was going to be online. I'm already loving this pink. So let's go ahead and dissect exactly what's in here. So let's start off with the attachments really fast. This is something that I don't have yet. You have your standard nozzle concentrator, and then this is great for general power drying. It's nice and snug in there. Oh, there's more attachments. Can't forget this diffuser. Oh, it looks like there's one more attachment in here. So this is a warranty card and everything, but what is in here? This is like such an amazing tool, and this is one of my favorite things about this dryer is it comes with this comb attachment, and I'll kind of explain a little bit more why later in the video. So I'm gonna start out with this cord. Now this is still a professional hair dryer. They do have one that's marketed for hairstylists, which is a gray version. The only difference between those two dryers is the length of the cord. So this is a 9-foot cord and the professional one is an 11-foot cord. But I just seriously had to have this pink version that the cord length really didn't matter to me. I was gonna work with it. And it does have all of this protective wrapping on it, so that way it comes nice and beautiful. Like, look how freaking cute this is. Oh my gosh, like I absolutely love the colors. So overall, the Dyson has a really unique and futuristic design, and plus this brand new ColourPop pink is just super cute. It is definitely way more than what I expected. So the Gama iQ2 Perfetto, on the other hand, has a sleek and elegant Italian design, and what's cool about it is it has an ultra lightweight body, and as a matter of fact, it's the lightest hair dryer on the market, weighing only 10.3 ounces. It offers a professional performance while drying the hair 30% faster. Because of all of this, it makes it a great dryer for those really long hair salon days. So overall, the Gama iQ2 comes with these 4 attachments, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And it has a lot of great features like 3 different heat settings, including the cool shot option. And it has a lock function. So once you like the settings you have, you can set it to a lock position, so that way it prevents you from changing any of the settings as you're drying the hair. But another really cool feature about this is when you do turn it on, this pad right here actually will turn off your dryer. So this is perfect for the busy hairstylist. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. The downside though is that you do have to put the dryer perfectly on the mat for this function to even work. Another cool quality of the Dyson is that it has a digital motor positioned in the handle. So this is going to give you a nice balance to the weight distribution of your blow dryer. Another cool feature is that the filter is at the bottom of the handle, so you just simply twist it off and remove it, and you can take a dry cloth to wipe this down, and then this actually comes off so you can actually wash it thoroughly. Once it's 100% dry, you just snap it right back on and it's ready to go. The Gama iQ2 also has a self-cleaning filtration system, although if it gets kind of extra dirty because you're using it a lot, you're gonna want to pop off the filter that's in the back and then slide this little part out. Simply clean it with some warm water and the scrubbing brush that it comes with, and you're going to use a dry cloth to clean this. And once this is 100% dry, you just pop it back on and you're ready to go. Now moving on to power and performance, the Gama iQ2 claims to be the world's most powerful hair dryer on the market. Both the Dyson and the iQ2 have a motor speed of 110,000 RPMs. And basically what that means is you're gonna have much faster drying time. Now what makes the Dyson a little bit different is it has a V9 motor that gives you up to those 110,000 RPMs. And overall it's a close call, but in my opinion, one does dry a little faster than the other. So let's go ahead and put that to the test. Now I'm gonna dry one side with the Dyson and the other side with the iQ2. I did prep her with some blow dry spray, and that's it. And we're just gonna rough dry her and see which one truly is the most powerful dryer on the market. I don't know, that was under 2 minutes flat, so I'm pretty impressed by the Dyson and its power. It did a wonderful job rough drying. It's 100% dry. Now let's go ahead and try this iQ2. So I'm gonna put it on a similar nozzle, put it on turbo, highest heat, same settings as the Dyson. And now let's go ahead and start this timer. So close, but oh so far. This went over 2 minutes, but still a very impressive dryer, especially for how light it is. So the Dyson Supersonic has 4 precise heat settings along with 3 speed settings. So you have the option of really low heat, medium heat, high heat, and a cool shot option. And what makes this dryer super unique is it has intelligent heat control, so it's gonna help prevent any heat damage to your hair as you're drying. The Gama iQ2 also has similar settings, except for one setting that makes it stand out. It has a turbo option, which changes its motor speed from 110,000 RPMs to 120,000 RPMs. But as you can see from our performance test, that although the iQ2 has up to 120,000 RPMs, the Dyson still outperformed the iQ2 by just a few seconds. So let's start out with the 4 attachments that the Gama iQ2 come with. The main ones that are my personal favorites, of course, are the concentrators. So there's 2 different sizes. You have the 3.6 inch, which is the most common concentrator that I do use, and then the 2.5 inch if you like something a little bit more narrower. It also comes with the Venturi nozzle, which helps evenly distribute airflow, so this is great for overall power drying or anyone that is sensitive to heat. And then of course you have the deep diffuser, which is perfect for diffusing curly hairstyles. Now we're going to talk about the 5 attachments that the Dyson Supersonic come with. So first up is the styling concentrator. So this is obviously another personal favorite of mine. Next up is the wide tooth comb attachment. So this was designed for curly and coily hair types, especially when you're trying to stretch out those curls as you're drying. But my personal favorite way to use this is with drying hair extensions because they can be so dense. So I personally cannot live without this attachment. Next is the gentle air attachment. So this is engineered to be for sensitive scalps and finer hair types to provide cooler airflow and evenly distribute the heat. Next up is the flyaway attachment. This is the ideal finishing tool for sleek and straight styles. So this is going to basically tame all of those flyaways so that way you have a longer lasting, smoother hairstyle. And then finally we have the diffuser. So this is going to help evenly distribute all of the air evenly, again, for those really curly hairstyles. Now let's talk about the price point. It's all about the money. So which one is the most expensive? Surprise, surprise, is actually the Gama iQ2. So this comes in at $449. It is available at Ulta or on Amazon. I'm also going to put the link down below to this dryer so that way you can check it out for yourself. The Dyson comes in really close at $429, so not too far off on that price tag. However, if you do want the longer cord, just 3 feet longer, you will pay upwards of $479 for the same exact dryer. So as you can see, these dryers are pretty similar. It's almost toe to toe here. And what it all boils down to is what is your personal preference and what you are looking for personally in a hair dryer, which brings me to my personal favorite. So I hands down love the Dyson. This is my second Dyson that I've purchased, so I have one for my salon and one for home. I did purchase the Gama iQ2 because it is a pretty cool dryer, but after using it a little bit, I just noticed that I was really missing that comb attachment, and I did feel like the Dyson did dry the hair a lot faster. So for the type of hair that I work with, which is generally really thick, coarse, and dense, I really prefer the Dyson a little bit more. But that's not to say I'm not going to still use the Gama. It's still a great hair dryer. And if you're looking for something that is a little lighter weight and still has similar performance to the Dyson, the Gama iQ2 is going to be a great option for you. We are freaks. The E is for exotic and the R is for rap. So tell those lazy people just to stay the hell back. Supersonic. Pew, pew, pew. So I really hoped you found this comparison video super helpful. I want you to comment down below which dryer you might want to try or which one is your personal favorite, and I'll be sure to respond. You can also find my other hair tutorials that I've used the Dyson and the Gama right here on this channel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and share this video with a friend who might be considering buying a brand new hair dryer. And I will see you in the next video.